Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at GRAYZONE Warfare. This game launched just a few days ago into early access and a lot of you guys have been really enjoying it. I'll go ahead and get right out of the way. I've probably put in 40 hours into this game already and I'm absolutely loving it. Aside from all of the performance issues, all of the crashing, missing heads, all of these issues that everyone is having, I think that this game has a fantastic base, great legs to walk on, and so far I am absolutely loving it. Aside from a lot of the politics of this game, I would like to show you guys what I've been able to achieve here on the Asus ROG Ally. Now, granted, there are people with 3060s, 3070s who are not even able to load into the game at the moment. I think that what we're able to get here is pretty impressive. So I'll go ahead now and turn on the real-time monitor so that you guys can see that. The settings, of course, 30 watt, and then we'll go in here and I'll show you what I'm running. So we're actually doing this at 1080p. We can drop this down here. First, I'll actually run around and show you guys what it looks like at 1080p, but here are some settings if you have this and you'd like to try to match it. Post-processing high doesn't really have too much of an effect on performance. I almost just got killed by that helicopter. But it does add those really pretty lighting effects. I really like that. I think it's just baked in there. There's not much actual calculations that are going on. I have the volume here turned off. I have no idea what people are going to say. There is voice chat. So at least for now, we're just going to have to listen to the fans. But so 1080p, at least at this home base here, we're getting about 30 FPS. Now I'm going to show you something with aiming down sights that does cause issues. If you aim down sights with a scope such as the one that I've got on here, oh boy. It doesn't like that too much. So at least for right now, we're going to be switching guns. So I'd about 30 FPS. There's some ghosting and artifacts. I've got the max FOV turned up, and servers do have issues. So if I'm bouncing around, that is servers, not the actual game. Okay, let's go in here and drop the resolution a little bit here. I'd say minimum 5 FPS boost, max 9 to 10. I think one of the most impressive things with this so far has got to be the fact that there are 3060s. Oh boy. And again, the bouncing is not the actual game rendering. It's the servers that are probably melting right now. I'm sorry, double press that. Let's call in a helicopter. Take this off actually, and I'm using a mouse and keyboard. There is no controller support currently for the game. Let's just throw on, oh, it's a cheap gun. Let's just throw on the shot. Oh boy, I don't know what I want to part with in case we crash. I guess whatever, we'll go with that one. All right, let's call in a chopper. Let's see how flight is. We're gonna go just to the classic LZ here. Short flight, hopefully nothing crazy happens. We'll keep the resolution set to this. Hopefully this is coming through on camera. It doesn't actually look all that bad. But the point that I was trying to make earlier with the resolution or the texture issues is, if you could tell, on my arm, I can actually see the veins on my arm. I can actually see the fact that there are veins, ligaments, whatever, you can see that. My shirt has a lot of detail, almost like high texture detail, and there are computers right now that are not able to load any of that. So I find that extremely impressive for an app on the Ally that we're able to achieve this. This is a tactical shooter. There's a reason I'm not just out at some sort of massive base right now. It's as far as it running, yes, it runs. As far as playability, that'll be yet to be seen. I think in order to see people, we might actually have to turn the field of view maybe to 60. See if that makes things a little bit easier. Okay, that makes visibility a little bit better there. That might help us with FPS just a wee bit. And that looks like that's my chopper. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on the game. I know that if you're clicking on this video, you probably know what the game is already. And I mean, you probably either have a really positive opinion or really negative. I have some buddies who've bought the game, some family, and we've been playing this like crazy. I've really been enjoying the combat loop. There's so many different things as far as the actual gameplay when it's working that is fantastic. Now we're gonna see if this was a crash. Nope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're pulling through. Oh my goodness. Maybe this is that oh my gosh, maybe this is the anomaly. Playing on 30 on an ally, you get to see the anomaly. Is this what those cult rituals were for in Bonpa? Holy crap. Is that permanently going to be there? Oh my gosh. I want to actually go run into that. Let's go see what that is. If you've played this game on an actual computer, I think that you will be being like just as blown away right now as I am with how this is performing. This is incredible, guys. Look at this. A somewhat sturdy FPS. I'm not crashing either. I have a 4070 Ti with an i5 13600K, 32 gigs of RAM. I crash very often, and it's an Unreal Engine crash. It's not like a, I mean, I have gotten blue screens. Oh. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. We're going to heaven. We are going into the heavens. Is this where the final boss is? Please show me enlightenment. Absorb me. Please show me. I can take it. Oh my gosh, being shown enlightenment at 45 FPS could not be me. This is what's that show? Oh my gosh, it's like a horror show. It's like military. Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Where there's like this time wall where when you go through it, they send people through it. I think it was on Netflix or something. This is it. This is the wall. And it slowly gets bigger and bigger. If you know what that movie is, that is probably making this so much better. Oh my gosh, Interstellar? Holy crap. Quick little inspect for the this is a freaking killer. Should that be the thumbnail? Entering heaven on the Asus ROG Ally. Is this aimbot? Am I inside of it right now? I am. I'm getting absorbed. Dude, this is freaking awesome. Wow, this is incredible. I've got my money's worth now. I've never seen this before on PC. I'll probably take some screenshots of this and send this into that Discord, the GRAYZONE Discord. This is incredible. Hotfix 3 should be coming out sometime today or tomorrow to help with server issues and just gameplay issues. I'm sorry, I know if you clicked on this, you probably came for performance. I am loving this. This is incredible. As far as performance goes, though, I think you guys can see with what I've got, it should be pretty easily replicatable. Dang, dude. US West servers are absolutely melting. Well, I just went through heaven and back. This is awesome. No PMCs, nothing. This is great. Let's see if my tasks are all... Can I still do... Oh, my tasks reset because I crashed the last time. I'm actually impressed that we have not crashed. Like, I'm being straight up right now. This is incredible. Wow. This has got to be what those monks are smoking in their pipe. Why they like don't need women or anything in their life. They just see this all the time. Holy crap. This is incredible. As far as would I recommend buying this and playing this only on the Ally? Not really. Technically it works. If you already have a PC and you have an Ally and you just want to like dick around on this with the Ally, I mean, go for it. I don't know. Maybe this is like a really rare bug. This is like super cool though. It's like absolutely melting though, the servers. Temperature wise, 90 degrees Celsius, but it's staying there. We're not rising. The fans are doing their job. 70 degrees for this device is kind of like a warm, comfortable. It's not like a preferred temp. If I could get a preferred, I'd like it 70. So this is about 20 degrees over, but it's nothing dangerous. You're totally fine playing it. It might be a little warm to the touch, but most of these handhelds get kind of warm. Maybe it's because this has nothing to do with NVIDIA that this is actually running. That is so interesting. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know this was probably not exactly what you were expecting. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on GRAYZONE, at least for right now. We did a helicopter ride. I don't really dare taking one farther than where we just did, at least with how this went. I'm impressed. No crashes. Somewhat stable FPS. I mean, we were dipping a little below 30 here and there, but I mean, there are people with like almost what you would consider like a nice rig getting like 60, 70 FPS right now. So this is FSR on, frame gen enabled on the Ally, 30 to 40 FPS with a very clear resolution. I mean, it's not like a visibility problem whatsoever. I can see down there. The red dot's a little tiny, but if there was something moving, you'd be able to see that. So as far as the resolution and the FPS, I mean, shit, anything is playable as long as it's consistent. I think that this is like usable. Does it make sense? Not necessarily. I guess I might revisit this with that third patch hotfix. Sorry, not patch, hotfix, to see if that changes anything. But I mean, at least right now, I'm thoroughly entertained. I don't know if I'll be attempting any quests on here. I think I'll just log off and hop back onto my PC, but figured you guys might find this entertaining. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Sorry for the slow uploads. I just want to make the uploads worth your time. I don't want to just be posting to post. I work full time. It's not like this is like a really big revenue stream for me. I just do it kind of out of the fun of it. So that's why the posts will kind of be irregular, inconsistent. When there's something to post, I'll do it. And recently there's just been like not enough, I guess, attention on this for me to really want to bug you guys with another upload. But I think GRAYZONE's been fun enough to where I wanted to show it off here for friends who might be interested in this. But yeah, I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Consider subscribing. I know I never say that, but consider subscribing, liking the video, sharing it with friends if you found it funny. But have a great rest of your day. Peace.